Alright, what is going on, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen? The ACMG's Gamer here. Today we're here to live react and discuss to the Video Game Awards. Not the Video Game Awards, Summer Game Fest. We are waiting for the official live stream to pop up here, at which I'm assuming there's going to be another 10 or 30 minute wait. Let me go ahead and show you what I'm working with here. Let me get the face cam going. I was gonna say everything should be in order. Like I said, as you can see, we are waiting for the official. See, this is what I've always thought was weird, is that Twitch always starts before YouTube's. So I guess we'll stick with Twitch for now. Are they playing? They are playing music. All right. I have no plans today, boys. If you look on the left-hand side of your screen, you'll see that all that we have announced so far that I'm interested in possibly recording or just playing in general is Starfield, which we'll learn about more next week at the Xbox Direct event, which I will be also live streaming, as well as the Starfield event that comes afterwards. Assassin's Creed Mirage, which I'm assuming we're going to get more of the day after the Xbox event at the UB Forward. Hopefully we'll see some other games. The Plucky Squire, which was just announced at the PlayStation event. There was no release date other than that it would be coming out this year. So there you go. That's all we have in terms of games that are coming out. I'm assuming, hopefully, we'll have some more that'll release this summer. I hear the music kind of toning down. I'll be right back. I'm going to grab some food and a drink before this thing kicks off. I'm going to turn off my camera while I'm eating. Hopefully I'll be able to eat it all before the event starts. So I'll turn this back on in a little bit. Alright, let's see. Yeah. Still got about 15 minutes until the official show starts. Games, I don't know, man. Games I'm excited for, I showed earlier. There are some games that have been announced in the past that still don't have a release date. For example, The Little Devil Inside. Oh, there we go. Starts in 15 minutes. The Little Devil Inside is a indie game that was announced by Sony, and sorry, turn down the volume so I can think. The Little Devil Inside was a indie game, or is an indie game that was being shown at Sony. And I think so far they've had 2 or 3 different little demos, and nobody knows anything about the project ever since the last update, which was a PlayStation showcase, I think early in 2022, when they kind of gave us a demo, a little bit of a look at the map. And it was a game that's combat looked very, very interesting to me, and I was very excited to play it, because there aren't that many indie games that are out there that I enjoy, but the ones that I do enjoy really, really end up hitting hard. Like, if you've ever heard of Yes, Your Grace on Steam, it's a little indie game that's a medieval game about how you're the leader of a country and you basically have to make decisions, and those decisions use up resources, and it's a nice little 2D animation style game with a really nice, good story. And that's what I'm all about, man. I'm all about the story. If I'm invested, if I'm interested in a story that has a unique aspect to the gameplay, I'm very interested in it. That's why, for example, the Plucky Squire, I was actually shocked. Because I was like, I like the 2D animation, I like the look of the characters, and I liked what was presented to me. So that's why, for example, I'm excited for when that comes out. I don't know, I probably won't end up even getting it on PlayStation. I'll probably end up getting it on PC at first. So we'll see what that's about. Fair Games, I don't think is an indie game, but it looks like a hybrid of like a, not a hybrid, but it looks like a futuristic version of Payday, which I would be so down for. Some of these I had just written down post-trauma or trauma. I don't remember what it is, but I have it written down. Same thing with Banishers, which is, I believe, a survival type game, which is supposed to come out at the end of this year, but it's on Steam at the moment. Announced to be determined releases, Beyond Good and Evil 2. We haven't seen that in a hot minute because they were having issues. They had one of their, I think, creative lead directors left. And I don't think it's going to be the same game that we're all hoping it's going to be, because I think it's going to be different than the one they have, unless they said, hey, this is too big at this point to scrap. We need to figure out how to fix it. I'd be interested in seeing that. KOTOR PlayStation remake, I do believe that the company was handed off to, the dev team it was handed off to, I do believe that they're going to do a fine job with it, and I do believe we will see it one day. There is a Ubisoft Star Wars game that's in the works. I think that's just rumors. I don't think anything, or maybe, no, it is official. They did address it, that's right. But there hasn't been like a trailer for it or anything. There's a Quantic Dream Star Wars game. I think that was Eclipse, unless I'm mistaken. We haven't heard anything on that. There's a Amy Hennig Star Wars game, which if you don't know who that is, she was the creative director or co-director for a couple of the Uncharted games over at Naughty Dog. Bethesda has an Indiana Jones game in the works. And then Phantom Blade Zero, which actually was announced last week at the PlayStation event. Those are all the games that I'm currently interested in. Some of those I might be interested in doing for the channel. Assassin's Creed Mirage, if I end up actually getting it, like I've said multiple times at this point, depending on the demo, if we see a demo at UB Forward, if I do buy that, I'll more than likely put that on the channel, mainly because this channel was kind of founded around stealth games. Dishonored and Assassin's Creed were kind of my bread and butter. That's kind of what they still are. And so that's what this channel is kind of framed around. So anytime there's a new game in either of those categories that I'm really excited for, I'll do it. I do not have a full complete... Actually, I don't have any playlist of either Odyssey or Valhalla on this channel because they are way too big games. And I genuinely did not feel like recording it at the time. And it's such a big game that I didn't really want to record it, if that makes sense, because typically when I go to record something I want to finish it, and I wasn't sure if I'm going to. From the rumors and everything, it seems like Mirage is going to be a shorter game, about 30 hours. While that's still quite a bit, that's definitely more manageable than like 150 or 200 hours for something like Valhalla, for example. Some of you in chat might be wondering what I'm currently playing. I don't live stream what I play, typically, unless it's a dedicated game. I'm terrible at multiplayers, and all of these games I've started without recording them, or I'm replaying them. Red Dead Redemption 2, PC, modded. I played Red Dead 2 on PlayStation at first. I did a couple of playthroughs, but I think I only played from beginning to end once, and so that's what I'm trying to do on PC. I am replaying through Assassin's Creed Revelations. I started out by purchasing AC1 on the Xbox, and I haven't finished that, and I moved on to 2, Brotherhood, Revelations. Haven't done a replay through of Black Flag yet. I did do a replay of that a while ago. And I think a couple of years ago, I redid all of the games that I wanted to do remastered, because the Ezio trilogy had come out. So I did 2, Brotherhood Revelations, I did 4, and then Origins had come out recently, so I didn't redo another playthrough of that. But those are basically the games that I'll replay through. Unity, I don't believe I recorded, and Syndicate, I had live streamed, I think, when the PlayStation first came out, but I've archived all of those videos. So you can tell what kind of Assassin's Creed games I'm into based on what's on my channel. I started playing through Mafia 2 because of the definitive edition, or not definitive, the deluxe edition or whatever, on that they released, that I bought on PlayStation, and then I wanted to do it through PC. Replaying through Watch Dogs. I started watching I started watching an old Let's Play by an old YouTuber when it first came out, and I kind of wanted to replay through it because it had been a while. I am still making my way through Survivor. I have completed the story. I haven't beat it a second time yet because I'm still going through the first game. I haven't 100% completed it first. And so I kind of want to do that, because with all of these games that I think about redoing, I want to kind of go through and 100% them and kind of complete my playthrough a first time before I start recording, if that makes sense. Because with some games, like with Jedi Survivor, you only have one save. So it's not like you can do multiple playthroughs, because it's like once my one save is done, I'll be able to clean the slate and add another one on there and start fresh. But before I start fresh, I want to finish the thing beforehand. Because of Kojima's what's it called? Because of Kojima's Death Stranding 2, and the oh, sorry, I forgot to put this on there. The Metal Gear series. I would be very interested to see exactly how they're going to remake them. If they're going to be PlayStation only, that would be fine. I would buy it on PlayStation. I would prefer PC, but because I've never played the originals. The only Metal Gear Solid game that I've played was 5, and I think I've beat it from beginning to end once. Just once. So Death Stranding, I'm kind of replaying through it to familiarize myself with the story and everything before the second game comes out, because either here at Summer Game Fest or at the Video Game Awards, there will definitely be an announcement or a trailer or something Kojima Productions related. And then I am also playing through Sleeping Dogs, similar to Watch Dogs, in terms of I was watching an older Let's Play of a older YouTuber, and I was kind of like, you know what, I've never played this game myself, so I kind of want to go through and play it. Honestly, I have a lot on my plate, because I even went back through and I started playing Cyberpunk again, because of the Phantom Liberty DLC that's going to come out. I don't know if it's coming out this month or if there's going to be a release. I'm not entirely sure on that. But I definitely have my hands full, because I'm trying to do one thing at a time, and I keep adding more games, just like everybody. You know, everybody has a life. You know, got to get up and go to work. And then, of course, we have events like this, where if this Summer Games Fest event wasn't happening, I'd be working on those games. I don't know. I do think a lot of people do end up playing games and then they throw them away. Or not throw them away, but they stop playing them altogether. So that's when I decided to create a whole list that I just read off of games that I'm currently playing. And it's mainly all on PC. Or actually, it is all on PC. So it's like Assassin's Creed Revelations. I played that before. I'm probably halfway through the game, I want to say. Red Dead 2, I think I'm past the halfway mark. Mafia 2, I'm not even halfway through. Watch Dogs is the current one that I'm trying to beat. After Watch Dogs, I'll probably, because they're kind of similar, I don't know if I'd go for Sleeping Dogs. Death Stranding is a very long game. It's also one of those games where it's very easy to save the game and then come back to it weeks or even months later and be like, I do not remember what I was doing. But then you're like, oh yeah, I go here, deliver mail here, and I'm done. You know? But Death Stranding, I think, will be able to stretch until, you know, whenever the next game comes out. Jedi Survivor is going to be a little tougher to finish because of all the stuff there is to do in that game. But I do have time. I got school coming up, so hopefully that'll motivate me to get some of these games, you know, done and over with. And then, of course, the closest game we have is Starfield in September, which, to be honest, when Starfield comes out in September, I will have beaten Watch Dogs. I don't know if I'll have beaten any of these other games. Maybe Red Dead 2. But like, it's not that big of a deal, because like Revelations, Mafia 2, even Watch Dogs and Death Stranding, I've played all these games before. So it's not that big of a deal. It's just currently, you know, games that are on my mind that I do eventually want to replay through. Because Starfield is definitely going to dominate the scene in terms of people doing Let's Plays, people doing videos, people live streaming. It's, I'm assuming, going to be a really long game. And when it comes to knowing beforehand that these games are going to be long, it kind of makes it a little bit tougher to anticipate, to try to play them. Because this day and age, like, you know, I'm live streaming on YouTube right now at the moment, but I don't really have an audience. There's nobody in the chat. So it's kind of hard to live stream to no one. Everybody's got to, start somewhere. I get that. But it's like, for me, I would get more views doing an actual Let's Play. Actually, not even doing an actual Let's Play or live streaming. For me, I would get more views of doing smash cuts of like a funny moment compilation of just bugs and glitches in Starfield. And I'll be honest with you, if I do get enough of those, I will make that compilation. And I just got done. I mean, I had a big project of Hitman, of going through every main mission and killing all the main targets. And that was really fun. And I wish I could do more games like that, where it's like, here's a mission level, here's the target, and you could just easily smash cut all of them together. I really would like more games that are like that. And it is officially starting. Ina M for everyone. Let me get my cam up and ready, baby. Face cam, properties, activate that hoe. There we go, baby.
Please welcome to the stage the creator of the Game Awards, Geoff Keighley.
Let's go, Geoff. Hi, Geoff. Woo!
We are in person, and today we've got a look at what's next in video games for you. We are live here in Los Angeles at YouTube Theater, and it feels so good to be in person with a live fan audience for the first time ever. Welcome, everybody.
Oh, first time ever. Oh, I guess he did start this during COVID. Yeah.
I never imagined it would grow into this. Today, the video game industry has come together to show you what's next. This is a cross-industry showcase, meaning no matter where you play games, I hope you'll discover a new game to put on your wish list. The landscape of video game events has certainly changed over the past few years, but one thing hasn't. There are a lot of great games in development, and our singular goal today is to get you excited about the future. In just a few minutes, we'll see the first extended gameplay of Mortal Kombat 1.
Okay, I don't care. It'll probably be good to watch, but it's not my thing. Okay, interested.
Next season. And yes, we do have a very special grand finale that you're not going to want to miss.
It's probably going to be Cyberpunk Phantom Liberty.
But let's get right to the games and gameplay. The first reveal is something you're not expecting, which makes it that much more exciting. Here we go.
Is it Mortal Kombat? No, what? What? The Prince of Persia? Phoenix Immortals? Ubisoft?
Is cursed. The prince has been kidnapped and taken
No.
to a forbidden land. All hope rests with us, the Immortals.
Oh,
To rescue
yeah.
him and save
I
the
don't care.
Empire. But we weren't prepared for what was coming next. Then again, they weren't prepared for me.
Not my style of... Say, not my style of game. On the left-hand side of your screen, you'll see a little chat box. That's the live box for you, chat. Below that screen, I will have a box. Oh my god, the frame rate. I'll have a box that has all of the games that I'm interested in that are shown throughout the event. It won't be every game. I tried to do every game at the PlayStation Showcase, and that was not...
Hope is the only thing that keeps us fighting. I will fulfill my destiny and save the kingdom.
Hmm? I was right, it is Prince of Persia. I thought it was Immortals.
There's a little surprise. Prince of Persia: The Lost Crown is coming in January incredible platforming, puzzles, and animation, bringing a modern take on the legendary franchise. You'll be able to see more at Ubisoft Forward, streaming on Monday as part of Summer Game Fest.
Yep.
All right, let's move along to another iconic video game franchise that just celebrated 30 years. That's right.
Mortal Kombat.
It's time for Mortal
Yep.
Kombat 1. Couldn't keep you waiting on this one. It has been 4 years since MK11, and ever since Ed Boon and the team at NetherRealm have been hard at work on the most ambitious MK yet. It reboots the series into a new era timeline, and it's coming this September. Everyone has been asking, what does it look like? Who's on the roster? How do the new cameo fighters work? Well, now it is time for combat. No spoilers, but this video is literally insane. Here is an extended first look at the story, gameplay, and yes, of course, the fatalities of Mortal Kombat 1.
Okay.
Let's do it.
Okay. Oh. Alright. Huh.
I have had enough of you. Then go before I put you down. Fight.
Oh.
Proven worthy of joining us. Come, there are other champions I must gather. What do you want? Sento. It's my family blade. Sento's mine, and I won't give it up without a fight.
What the fuck? Holy shit.
Okay, let's go back to one here. Who are you again? Lord Liu Kang, protector of Earthrealm, god of fire.
Okay. Hadouken. Ooh.
You have skills, Raiden, but you're inexperienced. Whatever experience I lack, I make up for in heart.
What? He hit him with the ninjutsu. See Thor? Iron Man. Oh my goodness.
If your disease becomes known, you will be banished. I only want what's best for you.
Or do you secretly covet my throne?
Oh shit. Oh my god. The big man came in clutch. What the fuck? Is that a taser to the crotch? Oh. Get over here. Holy crap. This is gory as all hell. All right. He's gonna be like, I told you.
I mean, that was
Ed Boon.
who has been loyal to the same franchise and fan base for more than 3 decades. Please join me in welcoming to Summer Game Fest the creator of Mortal Kombat, Ed Boon!
So now they're gonna do a little live interview.
Congratulations. They love you. All right, well, Ed, first of all, thank you for that incredible world premiere. We got to see all the gameplay of MK1, and everyone just wants to know more about this, because first of all, this is it's MK1, right? Went from 11 to 1. So tell us about this. Is it a new timeline?
Yeah. I don't know how many people have seen the ending of Mortal Kombat 11. Liu Kang basically was kind of graduated into like a fire god, right? And he created a brand new universe. And this universe, this is why we're calling it Mortal Kombat 1, is because this is the beginning of a new timeline. A number of these characters you've seen before, but they're told in a completely different story. And so Sub-Zero and Scorpion are brothers now. And there's all these things that were rivalries before are now allies, and so mixing the whole thing up. So we're just kind of rebooting, and that's what the one is for.
Well, it looks incredible. Everything we saw there was, in-game gameplay. The cinematics look incredible. I know the team has been working for 4 years on this, but the thing we got to talk about are these cameos, because we saw some pretty amazing stuff there. Now, so tell us, how does that work? You have your sort of your main, character that you'll pick, and then I know you also have a separate kind of cameo menu, so you pick sort of a pair when you start the game.
Yeah, normally in a fighting game, you'll see a roster basically, where you select your character. After you do that, there's a second roster of characters, which are a whole new, completely different fighters that are the cameo fighters. And these fighters actually, they will join the fight, but they
blank squares there.
Yeah, so it's kind of like imagine yourself with Sub-Zero, but you have some of Jack's moves, and you can call him out. You could do it multiple times, as you saw in the gameplay. So you can basically combine these two characters. All the characters can be combined with all the cameo fighters, and that's where you see. That's where the player's kind of imagination comes in. They can actually customize it for what they like seeing. The best team ups.
Well, so how does that work? So you're in gameplay, you have your main, you have your cameo. How do you summon them? Is it time-based? Like how often do they come into? It's not a tag team thing, right?
Yeah, exactly. And you're basically summoning them. It's just one button push, basically summoning. But they have a variety, so you can go, push that button with towards, and it'll do a different move. Push it with down, it'll do a different move. And so the combination.
Oh, I see. So you can bring them in a combo.
Exactly. And you see, there's like a
Interesting.
up on top, which is basic. That'll limit it, so you can't obviously fire them indefinitely, but you can call them pretty much whenever you want, and they have like in the middle of a combo they'll have a lot of basically a whole arsenal of their moves. So when you come out there, sometimes you'll see them appear twice in there.
So time-based, they come out, and then obviously as you go through, you revealed some of them there, but is it a different set of characters that'll be in the cameos? Are there some repeats from the main roster, or how will that work?
Yeah. Some of the characters are going to be available as cameos as well as the main roster fighters. You can play Sub-Zero with Sub-Zero, right?
Huh.
You can same thing with Scorpion, but a lot of our cameo fighters are kind of like nods back to the first game. So you'll notice Sonya and Kano and Jax are in the kind of older costumes, and so there's a lot of that now. But we have a lot of like really surprise ones. I think you guys saw Goro.
Yes, Goro popped in there. Yeah.
So there's a lot of like kind of really digging into the old Mortal Kombat games as far as getting,
Wait, is
we
it
really
is it
love the
totally dead?
novelty. We really want the cameo characters to feel kind of nod to the old days.
Well, speaking of Johnny Dale Games, let's talk. You confirmed, I think, or at least known that Jean-Claude Van Damme is actually going to be in this game as Johnny Cage, right? Is that true? People don't know the story. I mean, Bloodsport was such an inspiration for Mortal Kombat, so he finally is now part of it.
It's a huge first full circle moment. The first Mortal Kombat game, we originally wanted to be Van Damme, the video game, and that never really worked out. So I can't tell you how many times over the last 30 years we've tried to get him. We were this close, like 4 or 5 times, and so finally we got him, and he's doing the voices too. So you're going to hear Jean-Claude, his voice doing Johnny Cage lines and stuff like that. We're really excited.
Wow. Well, I know the team has been working so hard in Chicago to build this through COVID, and it's coming out in September, so we don't have to wait long, right?
That's right.
This has been a very difficult secret to keep over the last
I'm not. Cool. If you want to play the new Mortal Kombat, it's on you. Not my kind of game. Not my style of game. I can't wait to get the show moving, you know.
First look at MK1, as you said, this weekend people will be playing it, press media, so we'll be seeing lots more coverage, lots more characters to reveal on the main roster and cameos. Ed Boon, thank you so much. First look at Mortal Kombat. Awesome. Amazing. So excited about that one. All right. Next up, it's been a fun couple weeks for action RPG fans with the release of Diablo 4, which is truly fantastic. Another big and anticipated ARPG is Path of Exile 2 from Grinding Gear
I
Games.
don't care.
Updating and patching the original PoE since its release in 2013. We haven't seen anything on the sequel in over 2 years, but that changes right now. Here is your first look at a raw gameplay capture of Path of Exile 2, a sequel that pushes the engine and gameplay to a new level.
So far, we're 0 for 2, boys. This is Path of Exile 2? Maybe I'm thinking of something else. Damn, she's summoned the meteor. Ew, what the frick is that, dude?
Looks amazing, and there's more coming in July. Last week marked the release of Street Fighter 6, a game we featured last year at Summer Game Fest. Well, the team at Capcom has an important update to share with you right now.
New DLC? What? I was about to say, why he look like Batman? Online only game, what? What is this? Don't care. Available July 4th, 2023. Oh, day one of Game Pass. Oh, well.
I'm guessing Ryu Street Fighter facing off against a dinosaur probably wasn't on your bingo card for today's show. That Street Fighter Cross Exoprimal collab will launch in the fall with the game coming out on July 14th. But guess what, guys? That may actually not be the craziest collaboration on the show today. Check this out.
What? Just straight into it, Jeff? I know that voice. Oh no. What? What?
That's right. Nicolas Cage is coming to Dead by Daylight in July. I mean, I don't know how these things happen, but I figured the easiest way to find out is probably to go right to the source.
Nicolas Cage is at the game.
Creative choices have earned him an Academy Award and a few memes on the internet across more than 4 decades of incredible films. Please join me in welcoming to Summer Game Fest,
Nicolas Cage. This is one of the most wild.
Thank you, everybody. Thank you. Happy to meet you.
Nick, I gotta say welcome to the video game world.
Oh, wow. so happy to be invited to your very, very cool club.
Finally, I mean, I gotta say, this is such a crazy, unexpected collaboration. I gotta understand, how did this come about? I mean, some people be like, oh, maybe he'll show up in Fortnite, maybe he'll be in a Hideo Kojima game, but Dead by Daylight, I mean, how does this happen?
Well, it's a museum of horror, right?
Yes.
And when I make movies, one of my favorite genres is horror. And in that genre, there's a character, her name is Josie Sadako, who I think is amazing. And she made an appearance in this game, so that was good enough for me.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, that's what's fun is you're playing one of the survivors in this game, and it's cool that, you know, it really is this museum of horror. Michael Myers, you said all these different characters all coming together. And you play yourself, or who do you play?
So I play this heightened, exaggerated version of a film actor named Nick Cage.
He's so self-aware.
He's going to a location thinking he's making a movie, and instead he wakes up in the fog. And in the fog, he's surrounded by crows and serial killers, and it's rather amusing. And there's something about it that I think, as a survivor, is like a bonding experience. It's a bit like hide and go seek. You have your 3 other teammates who are survivors with you, and it's teamwork. You're working together to pull through, and I like that. So that was a large reason for wanting to do it as well, that feeling of bonding with friends.
And you're fully influenced. I know we heard your voice in there, so you recorded lines for it and everything?
See, I want you to know when you're playing the Nick Cage survivor, I even have when you're choosing your skins, I even say, always remember to dress to match your talent. I want you to know that you're with me, that we're one, that we're fused. And so it was important to me that everything I do, everything I say, aspirated expression of a sigh, whatever it is, it's my voice, so that we are fused.
All right. Fully invested, Nick Cage. I love it. I mean, this is so fun. This game, as you said, is such an awesome kind of, you know, collaboration with so many different characters. For you, I mean, how did you find out about Dead by Daylight? Do you know much about video games?
Somebody very important in my family is a Dead by Daylight enthusiast, and that really put the hook in, pun intended. See, Dead by Daylight to me was an opportunity to branch out. I've never been invited into this space before. I'm always looking for new adventures. So this to me was like, wow, I can make a whole new audience, meet a whole new audience, and branch out and go on this Dead by Daylight adventure. I didn't say, it took me nothing but a split second to say yes. And speaking about split seconds, what excuse me, what I noticed, excuse me, sinuses, allergies. What I noticed was that every move you make when you're doing this, when you're in the gaming space, it's timed down to the split second.
Yep.
It's a very immersive experience when you're acting out in this space, because every move, every grunt, every sigh you make has to be timed perfectly with the gamer's moves. So that was something that I learned from this. I'm always looking to learn something.
Well, we love having you in the video game world. We want to see Nick Cage in more games. Moving
Thank you.
forward.
Thanks, guys.
Nick, thank you so much.
you.
Hopefully the first of many. Nicolas Cage, great to see you, man. Awesome. There you go. Lock it in. Now, for all of you who want to play Nick Cage in Dead by Daylight, the chapter officially comes out on July 25th on PC and console. But PC players can try it earlier by downloading the player test build on July 5th. And here's an exclusive first look at Nicolas Cage in Dead by Daylight.
Okay. All right. I thought this was gonna be Alan Wake 2 or whatever.
Here at Summer Game Fest. All right, thank you very much, Nick. Now, lately we've been seeing an incredible number of video game adaptations. But back in 2019, The Witcher on Netflix, inspired by the Witcher book series, showed the potential of well-done adaptations. And later this month, Season 3, Volume 1 arrives, and now it's time for the world premiere of the trailer, introduced by Henry Cavill and the cast.
Henry Cavill.
We are all gathered here today to share something with you.
Be sure to tune into The Witcher Season 3. Volume 1 debuts on June 29th, only on Netflix.
Get ready to watch the world premiere of our brand new trailer for season 3 of The Witcher.
Thanks for tuning in to the Summer Games Fest. Enjoy the trailer.
Am I getting copyright struck for this?
Neutrality has consequences too. Right. Well, that's deeply worrying.
Everything that's happening. It's all connected.
Oh no shit.
I mean, she's the center of it.
If war is coming, there is no hiding her from it.
Are you sure about this?
No. Ew.
History has a way of repeating itself. The dangers we've seen foretell an even more menacing future. For the first time, I understand real fear.
The witches.
Is that fair?
I'll never get over how cute they look for monsters. And they're like, oh, please don't hurt me. And then, wow. Fangs. Just like a boatload of fangs. All up in your business.
Yaskier is so funny, dude. What? Oh, is this Remnant 2, maybe? No. The Witch Hunt. This reminds me of like an old version of Destiny with witch powers. Witch fire. Yeah, we've seen that before. It looks interesting, but I don't know if it's for me. I think they also released this at the PlayStation event. No, I'm a PSVR too, so. 49 OLED. This is Remnant 2. What the heck?
No turning back after this. You sure?
What the?
All right, we have much more Summer Game Fest to come, including a first look at the gameplay of Alan Wake 2, the world premiere of the new season of Fortnite, Call of Duty Season 4, and maybe a few more surprises for you. As we go through today's reveals, use the hashtag gaming on TikTok to react to the news. And we want to welcome everyone co-streaming the show live on TikTok, Twitch, YouTube, and other platforms. For those of you on Twitch, we also have a special Warframe Twitch drop, a free Steinax Warframe for watching more than 30 minutes of the show. Now, speaking of surprises, another legendary gaming hero is set to return later this year in a brand new game built from the ground up in a style that I think is going to get this fan base and longtime fans of video games very excited. Here's another Summer Game Fest global game announcement. New thrills with a classic feel.
Oh. What? Another Sonic game? Or is this going to be remastered or... A brand new adventure, okay. Tails! What the fuck? What the? All right. Fall 2020. Okay.
How about that? A new standard for 2D classic Sonic that's bound to appeal to new and legacy fans alike. This past April, Honkai Star Rail launched, and as you're about to see, the game is bringing an exciting new character to space fantasy RPGs. However, we don't just have a new peak for current players, but also for those awaiting the game's release on PlayStation. Take a look.
I wish this universe had a few more things to do. Don't you get bored running across the map every day?
Team Trailblaze, back from duty. Mission 1 accomplished. Where's our next stop? I can't wait.
I don't know what this is. I don't care about it. Well, this is going. I'm gonna get something to drink. Jesus Christ, my frames.
Never mind. I miscalculated. Can you let me have some fun this time? Time for a buzz. Extra speed, too slow.
Later this year on PlayStation. All right, inspired by the story of Pinocchio, Lies of P is a Soulsborne-like game from the team at NeoWiz, which is coming to Game Pass, PlayStation, and PC this year. Well, if you're wondering exactly when, we have news to share with you on its release with this brand new trailer.
Geppetto's puppet. We need your help.
No, stop it. What is the? Oh, is this Lies of Pi? I bet a lot of people thought it was Bloodborne. Lies of Pi, yeah. No, it's Lies of Pi. It's him as a younger. Oh, that's cool. That's pretty neat too. A little sharp. Yep.
Listen, pal. Nice landing, but let's not make it a habit.
September 19th. Oh, that's a bad date. Oh, you can play the demo now.
That's right, a demo for Lies of P is now available across PlayStation, Xbox, and PC. Check it out and prepare for the release on September 19th. Now it's time for the reveal of a visually stunning new game based on a classic manga with a story and world created by one of the most celebrated anime artists of all time. This is one of those games that I feel lucky we get to reveal the first time here at Summer Game Fest. And I think they'll be pretty hyped once you see the gameplay, all built in Unreal Engine 5. Here we go.
So, Lies of P comes out before, or no, it comes out after Starfield. That was an interesting release date choice. Is this the little dope? No. He said anime. Yeah, no. Oh, Dragon Ball, yeah. The fuck is this? This looks like if Borderlands met Dragon Ball. God. That probably sounded really cringe. I apologize.
Sandland, get ready to become an unlikely hero in an adventure where you don't need to be human to save humanity. That's coming from Bandai Namco, and we're excited to see more of it soon. Independent games are such an important part of the industry, and one thing that's very important to us at Summer Game Fest is supporting those creators as well. After the live show, stay tuned for Day of the Devs from I Am 8-Bit and Double Fine with some incredible indie game reveals. Now, one of the biggest independent publishers is Annapurna Interactive. Later this month, as part of Summer Game Fest, they'll be revealing a number of ambitious new projects. Let's see how many you can figure out in this little tease.
Ah.
PC and console MMORPG from NCSoft and Amazon Games with an always changing environment, massive scale, PvPvE, and the ability to transform into creatures that will cross land, sea, and air. Here's a look at Throne of Liberty.
Throne of Liberty? Oh, this... I like... the style of animation. See, that's the problem with most of these games that are like this, is like, I like the animation style, but I could care less for the combat, which to me combat is everything in a game. Take up your arms. The fuck? Sorry, not in my wheelhouse.
Looks great. I also want to say hello to everybody watching on Steam right now. I'm sorry we don't have any free Steam decks for you right now, but on June 19th, Steam Next Fest does return, giving fans a chance to try out hundreds of new in-development games. One of them is the free-to-play medieval fantasy sword-fighting game Warhaven from Nexon, which lets you transform into supernatural immortals. Here's a new look.
as you can see up on the left part of your part of the screen, there's still nothing that I am interested in that they've shown. I thought it was cool they had Nicolas Cage. Holy shit, the frame rate. That was about it. I'm very curious to see what the last game we can't miss out on is going to be. I think Phantom Liberty is supposed to be on here, and I'd be disappointed if that was actually the game that he's mentioning, because that was already announced. So far, all of these games that haven't been announced, I just don't care for. Like, I'm here for maybe a Mirage demo, if they don't already have that for the UB Forward event. I'm here for something on Starfield or any other title that's already been released. I don't care about this. I immediately don't care. Ooh, Walking Dead. Oh.
Summer is coming, and with it, a lot of cool stuff will make its way to Dying Light Thursday Human. Get ready for darker, more dangerous nights and rolling volatiles, complete with improved parkour, rolling out with the next update in June. Then, right after that, we'll kick off an event season like you have never seen before. Trust me, for one of them you will want to get your back barbed wire. Very soon, you will get the deadliest summers to date.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh, crash. Bow, bow, bow. Crash Team Rumble. Ew. Ew. I have a Samsung 4K UHD monitor already. Thank you.
Welcome back to Summer Game Fest. Isn't that great? By the way, Crash Team Rumble is going to feature playable Ripperoo and Engine, the Cortex's right-hand guy in Season 1. Now, it's time to change the topic and descend into madness. Joining me is a guy who was last on stage at the Game Awards 2021 to announce Alan Wake 2. Come all the way from Finland. Please welcome from Remedy, Sam Lake.
Okay. This is... I don't know if I'll be interested in this or not. I definitely do want to watch. I've never played the first one.
Thank you. Well, we are so excited because when you announced Alan Wake at the Game, or Alan Wake 2 at the Game Awards, you said 2023. We are in 2023. It's coming this October, and we are so excited about this, Sam. I know it's been a long time coming for fans and for you. 13 years since the first Alan Wake. So tell us a bit about what can we expect of the sequel.
It's been quite a journey, yes. Alan Wake 2 is Remedy's first survival horror game. We have two playable characters. It's a 50-50 split between them. They are on their own separate terrifying journeys through two different worlds, and yet it's all connected. And the player gets to switch between them at given points in the story as they choose.
Yeah, we saw obviously the PlayStation event you revealed Saga, the second character. Tell us a bit about her. She's in Bright Falls. She's sort of living a narrative that Alan has written. Is that right?
Well, that's a good question to ask going into this. So yes, we have Alan Wake, our title character, of course, trying to escape from the nightmare dimension of the dark place. And then we have Saga, our new hero, FBI agent, to the Pacific Northwest small town of Bright Falls together with her partner, Alex Casey.
So how, and they're somehow linked in some way.
They are coming to investigate a series of ritualistic murders. And very quickly, the investigation turns into a nightmare when they discover pages of a horror story. Maybe written by a certain missing writer.
By initials AEW.
And this horror story starts to come true around.
So obviously it's, Alan is still going to be playable in the game. We're going to experience his journey, but Saga, this is sort of a new character, and there is that sort of link. Tell us a bit about, you said split 50-50. Do they have separate missions? Because I think you can play them in sort of different sequences or orders if you want, right?
Yeah, we go into the experience playing as Saga, and it's a sequel, but it's also a standalone experience. We are not expecting everybody to do homework if they have not played the original game. This can be enjoyed as is. Saga doesn't know anything about the lore, about the supernatural in this world. She will be going in very quickly. She has to learn to survive, and with that, all the players will be on that journey with her. And then we open up the experience so that you can hop to play Alan Wake in the dark place as he's trying to find his way out, and you can keep on playing as Saga in the Pacific Northwest as the investigation goes on. And you are free to switch between them. There are a lot of connection points in many surprising ways, but there is no right way to play through this. You can choose. You can go on as Alan all the way close to the end, or as Saga, or you can keep hopping between these two sides of it.
You're always so good at kind of telling challenging, interesting narratives in unique ways. I mean, Remedy's always been known for that, and you especially, so we can't wait to see how these stories intertwine, I'm sure, throughout the experience. Today, though, I know you brought with you some gameplay.
Yeah.
We're just going to see a raw segment of the game, right?
Yeah, raw gameplay for the first time ever. This is early on from the experience.
They're hyped, Sam. They're ready for it.
They're like, stop talking.
Tell us, what are we going to see?
Supernatural forces of darkness have brought the murder victim, in this case, back to life as a monster. And Saga is outside Bright Falls at Cauldron Lake, trying to find him and stop him.
Okay, with that, let's take a look at raw, unedited gameplay, Alan Wake 2. Thanks, Sam.
Thank you.
I don't even know what the first Alan Wake game is. Or if they have like a remastered version on Steam. I don't even know if I'd like this game. I like what I'm seeing so far, though. In that it's a third-person kind of horror game. I'm more into that than I am the first-person stuff.
Sounds like somebody's home.
Like, this looks like my kind of... Like, Control kind of... I mean, the story was kind of Let me see if I can look at the Steam store and see what's on good old the first one. Or even if it's, my type of game. They said 13 years. It's a long time. Oh, it's a deer. Haha, they got us with the deer. What the fuck? This looks like a weird version of, I mean, it looks like, kind of a Resident Evil a little bit, which I don't mind. I don't mind it. I mean, you know, I don't know. Ooh, shotgun. Grab that shotty, please. Definitely reminds me of Control, which makes sense because it's the same universe, I think. She should have picked up a shotgun, I'm telling you.
Killer left a message.
It's for us.
We were all trapped in a horror story. The horror story wanted us dead.
There's something I'm forgetting. Something important. Something's not right.
October 17th. That would be the day before, the day after Mirage. Or no, it'd be after Mirage. Warhammer, don't care.
We're facing a Tyranid splinter. They engaged us on 2 planets. Avarax, Darker. I'll be straight with you, Titus. I have my reservations about the reinstatement. Begging questions. Will that be a problem? No, Captain.
I wonder if Remastered is a... I wonder if it's an Epic exclusive.
Open the gates. Care to see if we can slay more Xenos for the Chiron? I thought a piece of that statue would offer more sport. Hold them back, damn it! For Ultramar! For the Emperor!
So from my understanding, there are 2 different versions. There's the original version, I guess, of Alan Wake, which is on Steam for a whopping $14.99. And then there's also... Oh, this is the game that I was talking about called Yes, Your Grace. I wonder if this is a sequel. And then there's a remake for like $12 on Epic Games. Is this Yes, Your Grace 2? Yes, Your Grace Snowfall. Or is it DLC? I wonder if it's DLC.
Now it is time for another global game announcement. This one comes from the minds of Saber Interactive, Focus Entertainment, and yes, horror master John Carpenter. It's a brand new world, a brand new story, and looks like a heck of a lot of fun.
Bad name. So those are the games on the top left currently that this is games on the top left currently that what's it called? I'm interested in that they've shown so far. Bad name.
More unexpected collaboration. This August brings the long-awaited full 1.0 release of Baldur's Gate 3. And today, a new member is joining the cast. You're about to see the reveal of Lord Emperor Gortash, the commander of a mechanical army of Steelwatch. He's a second antagonist with voice.
Swearest thou by Balduran's blade to defend the citizens of Baldur's Gate from enemies within and without?
You are soon to witness the people of Baldur's Gate granting me complete power over them. A new age is upon us. Gods
I don't care about Baldur's Gate either.
A mad dog understands the yank of the leash and the hand of its master, but it cannot be an equal. You can be my equal. There's an old wisdom. A brittle alliance can never be mended. It can only break. I want to lead this city to not scorch its earth.
Friends, allies, to my side. Let us usher in a new dawn. This city is mine.
I'm not ready to call you anything. What do you say? Shall we be allies? He said it was under control. It isn't you I answer to, Gortash.
Baldur's Gate 3 is on tracks, fans. Hopefully still to the end of August. Check that out. All right. This fall, Marvel Games and Insomniac
And pull up
Spider-Man 2 exclusively to PlayStation 5.
Epic Games if I can find it.
Hyped to tell us more is Brian Intihar, game director at Insomniac. Brian, thanks for coming by. I know you guys are deep in development. First of all, looks like we have some fancy art behind us. Is this the box? This is the box. Okay. You know.
Oh.
Here it is. I mean, it has 2 on the box for a reason because this game features 2. Absolutely, Peter and Miles. We're so excited about this, experience that you guys are doing with these sort of 2 characters. We saw some great gameplay from this showcase, but I want to talk about the 2 villains, I think, in the game. There may be more.
There are more. There are more out there.
2 main ones, but we have some new art to show of. We obviously Craven. We got the reveal at the PlayStation event. So tell us a bit about how it's.
So Craven's very different from any character we've done. He's not, he's not powered by magic or tech. He's just the best hunter in the world. He's coming to New York for his greatest hunt. And what's better than all of
This isn't the end of the show, I hope.
that live in New York City? So Peter, Miles, and others. He's on the hunt.
And others.
Yes. Yes.
But Venom also, obviously, Symbiote is a part of this whole story as we saw in the gameplay. There you go. Good reaction to the art. I'm glad you're happy. I don't know how much you're going to tell us about Venom. Is this, can you tell, is this Osborn Venom? Can you tell, what's the origin of Eddie Brock Venom? Or?
It is not Eddie Brock.
Okay.
It is not Eddie Brock.
Okay.
Our goal was to tell an original story, something you haven't seen in the comics and movies yet. Obviously, we love Venom for a reason.
Yeah.
All those things we love about the character are going to be there, but how the story plays out, who Venom. Definitely play the game some.
Really?
Yeah.
Ah, okay. That's a bit of a tease. Now, obviously, the symbiote is a big part of the gameplay, and one of the things I think we were all struck with the footage that you showed at the PlayStation Showcase was how that is going to really impact the gameplay when you're playing as Peter. So tell us a bit about that and how the gameplay is going to be dramatically different.
Yeah, I mean, I think you saw it in just the raw power, strength, and transformation of Peter's moves in that gameplay. We call him the acrobatic improviser, him and Miles, but you can tell there's a lot more strength, a lot more raw power, aggression, which you saw both in the moves and how Peter talks. So it's not just what happens in gameplay, it's what happens how the story plays out.
Interesting. So how it affects him as well.
Yeah, I mean, you saw some of that, and there's much more of that journey in the game.
And I know that the journey is also more expansive. You've got Queens, Brooklyn, so even more of sort of.
Yeah, I mean, the city is pretty much double in size. So it's Manhattan, Queens, Brooklyn, and then being able to use the web wings to traverse at speeds way faster than they were before is really awesome.
Hugely ambitious game you guys have been building over the past few years. We saw at the PlayStation event, said at the end, fall 2023, and I think we're like getting close to that. Are you guys feeling confident that you're gonna make it this fall?
Jeff, I know you like exclusives.
Yes.
And I can promise you we're very confident what we're exclusive right now.
Oh.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, let's take a look.
What? Is it going to reveal October 20th? Also, so after Alan Wake 2, and it's after Assassin's Creed Mirage.
Wrapping up the game, and we'll check it out in October. Thanks, Brian. We got our dates. All right. Now let's take a look at Pow World, a multiplayer open-world survival crafting game where you can befriend and collect mysterious creatures called Pow, who can also fight. In other words, kind of like Pokemon with guns. And then we're going to look at the Land of the Morning Light, a new expansion to Black Desert Online, which recreates the mythical folktales from Korea's Joseon Dynasty, and some huge bosses too.
Another game I don't care about. So if you're interested in Alan Wake at all, they're making it very cheap. On PC, they're exclusively with the Epic Games Store at the moment. I don't know if that'll ever change. But the first Alan Wake, the base game is $14.99 on Steam. It is currently, I think, $11 or $12 on Epic Games, but that is the remastered version on Epic Games. The base game on Epic Games is actually $4 and some change. So obviously it would be cheaper to go with the remastered version on Epic than it would be to get the basic version on Steam. And I think the remake is only on Epic. So I'm thinking I might get that. That'll be another game I add to the list that I kind of want to get through. Maybe perhaps before October, which if that's the case, that'll be good. The heck is this? I was gonna say, if that's the case, that'll be good. Because then if I end up getting Mirage, I'll actually have something to record, which would be Mirage, and then I'll have something to play on the side, which would be Alan Wake. And that'll give me another game that I can play. Even though I don't need another game, it would be a new game I haven't played before. Oh, it's Black Desert. Okay, that didn't look like Black Desert.
Our story is more than what hobbits and elves know. It is time we told it ourselves. With hammer and axe we mine and scout. Across Middle-earth, delving for riches.
I think I might just have to buy Alan Wake on Epic Games. It's $12 bucks, $11.99. I'm gonna go ahead and actually purchase. Final Fantasy. What? So Alan Wake is installing for me. I probably won't record it, to be honest. I might stream it to my friends. I don't know how much we have longer, because I started streaming, I'd say about 30 minutes, if that, beforehand. So if the show was an hour long, we'd still have another 30 minutes to go. I don't know if we still have, I don't know how long the show was supposed to be. So whatever this last game is, better be worth it, because so far there's only been one game that I'm interested in. Is this? Oh, I was interested in this. Okay. I want us back grid. I don't know if I'm into this. I was into it with the cinematic trailer. Yeah, I'm not so sure about this game anymore. Yeah, I don't know. I'd have to go back and rewatch it. don't know what this game is either. What the fuck? Oh. No, oh, Ninja Gaiden. Okay. Sega. Subnautica? Oh god. Another game I don't care about. I mean, I play the main campaign and multiplayer, but I don't care about Warzone. It's all happening. Check it out. This is what I'm talking about. There's been a couple of announcements. Like I said, the two Alan Wake 2, like, it was announced. We saw a gameplay demo, so I'm happy about that. Yes, Your Grace, Snowfall, which I was not expecting at all. And then it's like everything else, I'm like, I don't really care, dude. I think I'll get more out of the Xbox / Ubisoft conferences. Because specifically for Ubisoft, if they announce anything Tom Clancy, and by that I mean anything under that brand, whether it be another Ghost Recon game, whether it be an update for The Division, whether it be an update for Assassin's Creed, or sorry, that's not Tom Clancy, Splinter Cell, any of that, or, you know, anything Assassin's Creed, I'm fine with that. The Xbox showcase, similar to the PlayStation showcase, or showcases, I usually don't have any expectations above one or two games I'll be interested in. So if the Xbox showcase comes out with demos for some of the games that we actually saw, I'll be down. Bethesda, obviously Starfield. Today's just kind of it's a generic brand of indie games, I guess. Some Ubisoft, some PlayStation, some Xbox. Mainly indie. PlayStation, they didn't really have any first-party titles that kind of reeled you in, be like, oh, this is a really good thing. Why are you even advertising it then if they're not for sale?
Social channels for additional opportunities to get your hands on these special consoles. All right, next, Phoenix Labs are building the next great entry into the cozy farm sim genre. We all like a cozy game inspired by classics like Animal Crossing and Stardew Valley. Previously announced for Nintendo Switch, there's now some exciting news for PC players too. Let's take a look at Fate Farm.
Dear friend,
Jesus Christ.
treating me well. Days pass so quickly. Before I know it, they turn into seasons. It's been a breath of fresh air. I think we found a way to get cozy and settle in. But there's something more I've been itching to explore. Realms where magic comes to meet us. As long as we're prepared, we can face anything.
We can face anything.
There's so much yet to discover. Are you ready?
Promised variety. There it is. Fate Farm and Mortal Kombat in the same show, only at Summer Game Fest. Now, please welcome Ben Brode, Chief Development Officer and flannel enthusiast at Second Dinner, the developers behind the popular collectible card game Marvel Snap. What's up, Ben? Man, you guys have been on fire. Last time I saw you was at the Game Awards when you won Best Mobile Game. Seems like you're very busy. We're excited with the Spider-Verse content you've been doing. Lots going on over there, right?
Yeah, it's been exciting. We've been doing a bunch of new features, some of the wildest cards we've ever made.
Oh, Jesus.
Some new game modes.
Is that a segue, Ben?
Certainly, yeah. I'm excited to announce Marvel Snap's biggest update ever. We have a new game mode coming next week. It's Conquest mode. It's a great way to get a super competitive experience and some exciting new rewards. But you don't have to wait till next week. If you haven't tried Marvel Snap, go download it right now on your mobile device or early access on Steam.
All right, Ben. I love the enthusiasm, Ben.
That's what I got.
That's you. You're made for YouTube. All right. Well, we heard you brought something fun with you for us to watch, right?
Oh, yeah. So, listen. I am incredible at card games, so I often win. But some people, and maybe you've had this experience, Jeff, some people lose.
Yep.
Fair?
And I like to think it's because they suck. No offense, Jeff. But sometimes it's because they might just be a little bit unlucky.
You to take.
Okay, I don't have an ideal but that's fine. Draw any creature. Anyway, let's do a location.
But we'll just one. Each player scores.
Oh, I guess it'll work. I have Alpine Medusa on location number 2. She gets +2 power. Location.
Clover Danger. It's a 25% chance.
Okay, well, I mean, 25% isn't that bad. And it's done. Okay, well, I have some powerful cards in my hand, so I can just wait and see the next location.
The Big Bomb. Players cannot play 4, 5, or 6 cost cards. Also, if you don't play a card this turn, you have 0 threats.
Stupid.
Still to come, we're going to look at Immortals of Avium from EA Originals and Ascendant and the world premiere first look at Chapter 4, Season 3 of Fortnite Wilds. Now, if you're looking for the smartest way to level up your gaming this summer, compare top credit cards side by side with NerdWallet and start maximizing your cash back rewards on everything from Wi-Fi to headsets. Now, here's a look at King Arthur Legends Rise, a new cross-platform unified game for mobile and PC. Fantasy Squad
Mobile and PC. One thing I do not want to hear as a gamer, quote unquote, is anything related to mobile gaming. I do not care about mobile gaming. An ancient evil. Yeah, so all these games coming out in October, and hold on. All these games coming out in October. Mirage comes out October 12th, and it is the first game I think that's going to come out that month, because I think the new Sonic game that's coming out is also in October, as well as Alan Wake 2. So either people are going to buy and play Mirage because it's out, or they're going to not buy it in favor of these other games. But I don't know. Neither of those games. Alan Wake 2, I don't know. I'll play through the first one. The second one does seem interesting. I'll probably end up playing both at the same time. Like I said, when I do a game series or game let's play, I usually do 2 at a time. Not 2 let's plays, but 2 games at a time. Because usually one that I record at specific hours where I'm not doing anything with anybody else. Nobody else is relying or dependent on me in that specific time frame. So it's like when I first get up, I'll have a couple of hours before I have things that I have to go and do, or things I have to take care of, or where I'm just not simply available. So I'll do play these games where, for example, if I'm recording Mirage, instead of recording Mirage late at night when I'm in a game session with my friends, or I'm playing other games, I'll be playing this other game I'm not recording, if that makes sense. So it's like with the Assassin's Creed games, or with Dishonored, when I was playing one game, I would not be playing the other, if that makes sense. So it's like with Assassin's Creed, I'd play Assassin's Creed, record it, then when I'm not playing that, I'd be recording the other game, or just playing the other game. Metal Gear Solid, I played a lot of in those early days around Syndicate. Again, turn-based, don't care. I like the idea of space, but the problem I have with space is a lot of it has RPG elements. Star Citizen I wouldn't mind getting into, but I personally don't think I have a good PC for something like Starfield, or sorry, for Star Citizen. Starfield might be hard to run too.
Captain's log, stardate 4315.
Is this VR Star Trek game?
Our fleet is cautiously entering hostile territory, and the crew is standing by in case we will contact.
The Borg? Infinite, June 16th. Will Arnett?
Yeah. Right? My buddy Anthony Mackie and I have been working on this for some time now. We're really excited to share with you Twisted Metal, which is streaming only on Peacock starting July 27th. And I'm very excited to share a sneak peek of the character of Sweet Tooth, who I had the pleasure of voicing. Hope you enjoy it. Check it out.
This is gonna be fun. Swung a little wide there. Well, Art, tall glass of water. Me? I'm more of a Hawaiian. I'm guessing you don't fight much outside of your car now, do you? Let me fool just to kick your ass.
Who? That's not actually Will Arnett. He's just doing the voiceover.
She had dumps like a truck. That's like what? All night long. Let me see
shot ain't ever since I can remember. It's forced habit, I guess.
Sounds like you have trust issues.
What? Is this an actual show? What?
Who hasn't dreamt of duplicating oneself in order to multitask? This new hack and slash game with a tactical twist allows you to do just that. Brought to you from France, here's the world premiere reveal trailer of Lisfunga, the Time Shift Warrior, coming later this year to PC.
Now see, that started out looking interesting, and now it's kind of like...
Receive my light, Lisfunga. Let this power flow through you, and fight again alongside you.
They had me in the first 30 seconds. Nope. Okay, yeah, they completely lost me. The art style originally in the beginning was really good, and then they said, nah, just kidding.
You're not the only one who can be in multiple places at once.
I will become legion and crush these demons. Onwards. I can feel that there are more.
Onwards.
Very cool independent game. All right, next up is a brand new IP from Ascendant Studios, a single-player, first-person magic shooter called Immortals of Avium. It's fast and fluid. It's an FPS in a fantasy setting, kind of like Doom with magic. It also has a great cast led by Darren Barnett as the main character Jack, and he joins us now. Hey, Darren.
Hey guys.
Great to have you with us.
Thank you.
This is
I think I saw this originally, didn't care for it.
super high production value, spectacular gameplay. Tell us about the guy you play. You're the main character, Jack.
The main character, Jack, as seen behind me, he's a battle mage that controls all forms of magic, triple threat. He's brash, he's funny, but he gets the job done.
Well, it's the gameplay, as we've seen, is just so fast-paced. There's so much action in it, with all the spells, the spell casting, the magic. What can you tell us about the story and sort of how this battle mage Jack becomes a battle mage, right?
Yeah, he kind of comes from nothing. He's I guess they call him a street rat, is what he was. But he, during a time of intense trauma, he summons the power to control magic. Becomes part of the Immortals, which is like the elite Navy SEAL squad of this world called Avium, and they are in the middle of an Everwar fighting for the control of magic.
Okay. You have a great cast, huge Torres in it, lots of amazing actors in this incredible, really high production value game that's coming up this summer. Don't wait long for it. And I know you brought something with you to share today, which is a gameplay sequence, which is one of the most epic sort of parts of the game, right?
Yeah, so this is a wild part of the game. This trailer is going to be showing you the Immortals and myself confronting Sandrak directly, who is the top villain of this game, and trying to end the Everwar. And it's taking place in like one of the most badass levels of a video game I've seen. We're battling on top of a 400-foot mech in the middle of the ocean as it moves around. It's wild.
All right, let's take a look at some brand new gameplay from Immortals of Avium, which comes out this summer for PC, PS5, and Xbox. Thanks, Darren.
Thank you.
Sandrax literally pushed us to the edge. Everyone that can fight already is. And we're still losing.
Welcome aboard, Immortal. What's our bearing, sir?
North, that's by northeast, 5 knots.
We'll catch him, sir.
See, that was like a trailer, I guess. The demo that we saw, it just didn't. Magic, fast-paced Doom. I don't like Doom, so. Oh, this is okay.
Get to the control room and protect Selko. Zendara and I will hold off the Rashani
I don't like the look of the D-pad because it looks like you pick and choose what powers you want. This looks like Destiny with magic almost. Like if Doctor Strange were a first-person first-person game.
I want to be an immortal. I want to fight this war as one of you.
You're what's called a trion. The Pentasod has gifted you with the ability
What?
all three colors of magic.
All three pillars of magic. I swear, if Cyberpunk Phantom Liberty is the last game, I might be a little mad. Just a little bit. Because it's like I was expecting this. And if your big finale is something you were looking forward to.
Coming out this summer from a Sony EA. Now, one game that constantly reinvents itself is Fortnite, and tomorrow,
Okay, nope.
Season 3 Wilds launches, and today, Summer Game Fest is debuting the cinematic trailer to preview the season. The center of the island has collapsed, revealing a vast, hidden jungle with ancient secrets to discover. And of course, there's a whole new Battle Pass lineup where you can unleash the power, yes, of Cybertron. Here we go.
Of course, there would be a Battle Pass. Yeah, they just redo the Jurassic Park. Oh my god. And they just stole Tarzan move. And they're stealing an Indiana Jones move. What? You could be Optimus Prime. Wow. Still an Indiana Jones move. Of course, it's gonna be, you know, female, black character. I like the pistol look, though.
Fortnite Wilds launches tomorrow. Finally, guys.
Finally.
It's time to get to our grand finale.
Okay.
And it is a deep honor for me to present this game. What you're about to see is a world premiere trailer that gives us a new look at an expansive world we can't wait to explore again.
Again.
This game comes from a studio that surprised the world and redefined the RPG genre with its iconic characters and rich storytelling. I want to thank them for this trailer for one of gaming's most anticipated upcoming releases.
It's gotta be...
The rumors were true.
What? Bloodborne?
We're still here at the scene of this terrible disaster. Caused by a
I don't know what this is.
which swept through sectors 0, 1, and 2. Amidst the wreckage of the expressway, search and rescue operations are already in progress.
This isn't Cyberpunk. Oh, it's Final Fantasy. Okay. I don't care. I just simply don't.
Even after everything we've done to it, it's still going strong.
It may look that way, but in reality, it's barely hanging on.
I was wondering, what's Cloud been doing these past 5 years? Where's he been?
And you're asking me this?
That is a good question. What has Cloud been doing? The last time I played Final Fantasy was Final Fantasy 15.
According to Hojo, they're connected to Sephiroth. Shadows of the man under their control.
Sephiroth was in Midgar. We fought him. Whatever happened, he's alive.
Why come back now? After 5 years, doing who knows what.
Well, no. I'm actually excited because this event led me to go get Alan Wake remastered, and I do want to play it. I liked what I saw in Control, so we'll see how Alan Wake works. Made me excited for Alan Wake 2. I don't know. I like the 2 games that I got. One that's not even a game. I don't even know if it's... I think it's just an update for the game. Not Alan Wake 2, but yes, Your Grace Snowfall. But there's 2 games here in all these events, like I said, that were announced. And I'm more so excited for the Bethesda, Ubisoft, and... Or sorry, the Bethesda and Ubisoft and Xbox conferences than I ever was for this one. Do you know that I killed her? I know one guy that is absolutely freaking out over this announcement. Geoff Keighley lied. He said it wasn't it.
There you have it. That was Final Fantasy VII Rebirth coming early 2024 to PlayStation 5. Morrison, thank you so much. All right.
But what if he was like, one more?
That is not the end of Summer Game Fest. Stay tuned this weekend for updates on many more games during SGF Play Days, a hands-on event for media here in Los Angeles, including Cyberpunk 2077, Phantom Liberty, as well as the Xbox and Bethesda showcase on Sunday.
Wait, Phantom Liberty?
Stay tuned for Day of the Devs from Iron 8-Bit and Double Fine, which celebrates the independent game culture with a number of new game reveals over the next hour. We'll see you this summer, later this summer on August 22nd.
Gamescom.
Opening night live in Germany, and again in December when we come together here in Los Angeles to celebrate 10 years of the Game Awards. Thanks for watching, everyone.
I say, man, Geoff Keighley, at the end of the year, it's kind of crazy. If you guys don't know or aren't aware, Geoff Keighley spends all year planning all of these events. So you're talking about 2 events that Geoff Keighley hosts personally. Gamescom, I think he only does opening night live. He doesn't do like the whole thing, but he does have people that like help him set up everything. So it's kind of crazy that from January all the way through June. He has practically that entire year to prepare for Summer Game Fest, Opening Night Live, or ONL, and the Video Game Awards. Because you may not think so, but Opening Night Live is in August, which is a short period from Summer Games Fest. And then it's a relatively short period from Opening Night Live to the Video Game Awards. So when he gets his biggest break, is definitely from the Video Game Awards to Summer Game Fest. But that's because they have to stake out the area to do it. They have to cobble together a bunch of people that want to actually do this. But with that being said, thank you guys for watching. It's been a blast. I will see you guys at the Xbox/Bethesda event. I don't know what this is. Cuphead. I'm not interested in this.